So, if you did not know regarding Metro Exodus, that it has gotten a lot of backlash and perhaps even controversy going regarding that Deep Silver has made some decisions of this game. Yeah, basically, they're not going to be releasing their game Metro Exodus on the Steam. Instead, they completely pulled it out of there and they've implemented on the Epic Store instead. I believe so might have been, well, I'm pretty sure they have already stated why. Basically, it's for the revenue. But if you did not know, Steam does take some of the percentage regarding the game that it's being sold on their launcher. But regarding the Epic Store or Epic Launcher, they take a lot less of the percentage. So this is why it's been emphasized that, yeah, as you might have guessed, Deep Silver is going to be making this sort of approach. One other thing regarding it, that it just sucks that they have done this like 2 weeks prior from the game's release, and that was not very clever at all, mind you. And that's like kind of goes towards the false advertising, and that could be a very, very big deal, and it's not a good thing to be done. So if you have not realized from all the trailers has been showcased, and regarding at the very end they show like coming on PlayStation 4, Xbox One and Steam. It said that. Now obviously it's not coming on Steam no longer, but on the Epic Store instead. So people are getting very, very frustrated regarding it as well. So they have to go for a refund, just download a new launcher of the Epic Store, Epic, and people just don't want to do that. It's just like, what the hell, 2 weeks before, completely gone now. What is this? So stupid, blah blah blah. And it makes it worse because Epic Store, or I should say Epic Launcher, isn't very reliable because it does not have any of those reviews. You can't really make your own statements regarding that game that it's good or bad, and also it does not have that policy regarding the refund. If you did not know, if you played less than 2 hours, you can still get a refund of that particular whatever game. But Epic Launcher does not have anything like that, and so if you make the purchase, you're pretty much done it. You're pretty much not eligible of getting a refund at all. So that really sucks. So it's definitely less viable choice of going for the Epic Launcher, and it's just that nobody would really want to go for it. And it makes it more difficult as well, going from an Origin access, an Origin launcher, and then there is also Ubisoft launcher, Uplay, or whatever it is, basically Steam. Now there's Epic's launcher. It's just so many diversity and varieties that you need to go for. There's like a Bethesda launcher as well now. It's ridiculous. It's just so many programs you need to have a running up if you want to play one particular game. Before it used to be much easier. Everything was on Steam, you can play through there. That's it. It was much simpler. But now it's getting a lot of bullshit and flack regarding it. 4A Games also have made a response, well, at least one of the developers, and they pretty much said, if you don't want to play this game because you're being a prick about it, that you don't want to download for a few seconds or minutes of the Epic Launcher, and you're making a big argument, then we're never going to make any other upcoming or perhaps newer versions of the Metro games on PC ever at all. Obviously, what do you expect? This definitely will bring up some controversy and a lot of discussion about it. This was actually made by one of the developers of the 4A Games. If you did not know, 4A Games are the guys who have made this game, right? Metro Exodus. He was very frustrated. He wanted to express his opinion and thoughts, and he did just that. A very bad approach. Maybe he was very frustrated, so he wanted to bring out that anger and tell it to the world. Well, he did it. I mean, it just sucks to see that 4A Games are getting a flack for it as well. I mean, that one developer, he did a wrong thing in here, and I'm sure that it's not his fault that all this crap has happened, and it was completely his fault. It's Deep Silver's fuck up for this, and not telling anyone that 2 weeks prior from the game's launch, and now they made a giant difference like this. Personally, I'm not going to be playing this game on the PC. I'm going to be playing this game on PlayStation, so it does not concern me at all. So goes for the people on the Xbox. They should not really give a shit about this either. Console players have it much easier in this case. PC, it looks like they're gonna go with the dividing of the community once again. Typical. I mean, Epic Store, Bethesda, Steam, they all have different launchers, so obviously they're gonna have different services, and so they got, you know, you will not be able to play, for example, like what's the most recent online game that came out? Let's go with Fallout 76. Oh god. Bethesda launcher comes out, for example, and it comes out on Steam as well. You will not be able to play against people that are on Bethesda launcher against the Steam people, right? It just, you know, it separates the community. Even though there is no Fallout 76 on Steam as well, by the way. It was only on Bethesda's launcher, and that sucks in my opinion. I do not want to download another launcher just to have a, you know, another screen cap or whatever right in front of me, a shortcut, just so if I could load up a game. It's ridiculous, personally. As I mentioned, it does not really concern me. It really does suck that this has happened, and I really do not think that this game should have had any of these sort of problems. Maybe it's a good thing as well, because see, now this game is getting a little bit more popular, even though it's not in a good approach, but I think this game is going to get a little bit better boost. I think that it deserves. It's funny because like so many publishers out there are the bad guys. Isn't that a funny thing, no? Deep Silver, sorry. What's next? EA was outer. And Activision. What the hell is wrong with these people sometimes? You know, it's just, what? Like, come on. Bethesda, well, they're the criminals of their own. And yeah, they are the publishers and the developers, so... typical. Anyway, I don't know, this does not really concern me, thankfully, but I mean, it does not really concern too many other people as well, except the people on PC, unfortunately, for you guys. I mean, the guy from the developer, maybe he's kind of right, you know, you shouldn't be making big deal out of it. If you want to play this game on the Epic launcher, just download the damn thing, play it there, that's that. And you're making a big deal out of it. Sure, there is a joint commotion regarding it. People want to express their own opinions. Personally, I do not care, as I mentioned. But still, I could be wrong. Maybe you are very frustrated regarding this. Maybe there's a bigger problem on hand that I'm not familiar with, or I do not know about something. Maybe I could be missing the point somewhere in this. Yeah, just tell me down in the comments. I'd love to hear what is the exact reason why people do not want to have another launcher on their computers or their laptops or wherever, right? Yeah, anyway. By the way, do please consider donating on my GoFundMe page or also subscriber star. It's really up to you. Links will be down below in the description, by the way. Yes, by the way, do take a look at my Twitter. It is at ZIYT, not ZDI, it's ZI. Even though it spells ZDI, that's funny. Anyway, I'm going to let you go now. Please do like, subscribe on this video as well. More videos will be popping up soon. And yeah, have an awesome day. I said that already. Yeah, have an awesome day. You cashed in on